Trump has signaled in rage tweets that he fully expects Fox to do whatever it takes to deny Harris the presidency, or he'll blame them for it. If you bully Fox, they'll cave.
The one place in America where women still have a right to choose. You can vote any way you want, and no one will ever know.
Did you make the right choice?
Sure did, honey.
Remember, what happens in the booth stays in the booth. Vote Harris Wallace.
That was Oscar-winning actress Julia Roberts in a new ad boosting one of the closing messages of the Harris campaign, that your MAGA-supporting husband doesn't have to know if you decide not to vote for the guy bragging about overturning Roe versus Wade and grabbing women by the P word. That message, though, is freaking out the right, especially its smallest, most fragile men.
She needs people to basically lie to their husbands, which they are promoting, by the way. It is the embodiment of the downfall of the American family. I think it's so gross. I think it's so just nauseating, where this wife is wearing you'll show it, wearing the American hat. She's coming in with her sweet husband, who probably works his tail off to make sure that she can go, you know, and have a nice life and provides for the family. And then she lies to him saying, oh, yeah, I'm going to vote for Trump. And then she votes for Kamala Harris as her little secret in the voting booth.
I found out Emma was going into the voting booth and pulling the lever for Harris. That's the same thing as having an affair. That violates the sanctity of our marriage.
Yes.
What else is she keeping from me?
Exactly.
What else has she been lying about?
Why would she lie to you? Have you threatened her? Why would she lie to you?
Oh, they want me to tease.
Why would she do that and then vote Harris? Why would she say she was voting
He's
Trump
not the problem,
and then voting Harris? And I caught her, and then she said, I lied to you for the last 4 years.
Admit you intimidated.
It's over, Emma.
Speaking of douche bros, here is Jesse Waters. Did I hear this right? He's threatening his wife.
Yep.
If I found out Emma was going into the voting booth and pulling the lever for Harris, that's the same thing as having an affair.
No, it's not.
That, to me...
Oh, my God. Let him finish. Go, Jesse. It's our day.
That violates the sanctity of our marriage.
Yes.
What else is she keeping from me?
Exactly.
What else has she been lying about?
Why would she lie to you?
Oh, my God.
Have you threatened her? Why would she lie to you?
Oh. Janine actually not taking his side.
She was not taking his side.
Yeah.
At all.
That must have been the wine talking.
Yeah, I was going to say that one gin-soaked brain cell woke up. Hey, what? Wait a minute. You sexist piece of...
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't imagine there is not going to be an enormous women's vote that we don't even know. You know, it may not be showing up in polling, right?
I agree with you. And, you know, our dear friend Richard Chu in Chicago is also talking about how people have sent money and resources down to the southern states. They have family down there that have never voted before to make sure that they get registered to vote. The black community is going to come out in numbers that we have never seen before because they have built this coalition for years. This wasn't, you know, a 200 days out when Kamala got the nomination. They have been building this coalition for years, and we are seeing it in full effect in this election.
It's all these factors, Dana. People are saying, you know, it's the 2008 Obama factor. You know, the first African-American woman president. It's you know, the revenge of the sea hats, what happened to Hillary in 2016. And then you add Roe being overturned. And, you know, I'm so sick. I was saying all these, like, scare stories, like, black people aren't going to vote for it. You know, the latest poll came out, 90% of African-Americans are voting for Kamala. I mean, it's just, are you kidding me? We see, as you said, 75,000 people at the ellipse, like, and in state after state after state, we see the enthusiasm. So, you know.
Yeah.
My
it's
point
beautiful.
is,
And her campaign setting up that photo with all the American flags and I think it was either the Capitol or the White House in the back, and I apologize, I don't know which one. It was such a beautiful picture, and I do believe in manifestation. I believe you put things out into the universe. It was a presidential picture, and I hope it is the beginning of the next 8 years with her in the White House.
Yeah, here we go. Jesse Waters, Fox News.
Why would she do that and then vote Harris? Why would she say she was voting Trump
not the problem,
and then voting Harris? And I caught her. And then she said, I lied to you for the last 4 years.
So you admit you intimidated
It's over, Emma. That would be D-Day.
Wow. Okay.
He sounds pleasant.
Emma, that sounds like a deal I would take.
I think his mom.
I also love that that's his deal breaker and his existence isn't hers.
Like, right.
That's it.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, Mika Rosinski said, I have not met one alpha male who doesn't want to take care of his wife and daughters every way possible, wants every bit of health care available to them. I don't know of one. Willie Geist said, I would submit that the Republican leaders who scurry behind Trump calling themselves alpha, that's the definition of being of beta, doing whatever you're told by another guy. Thank you. All of these giant pussies, right? They just cow before this. Did you see the ridiculous amount of makeup he was wearing yesterday? Oh my God.
I think that was actually called, what is it? Security vest orange. Like, what is he wearing? Like, the reflector from the orange really brought out his face yesterday.
And please, with the clutching of the pearls over Joe Biden's, when Trump, do we have him? What is this one? This is, okay, Trump yesterday.
My response to Joe and Kamala is very simple. You can't lead America if you don't love Americans. You just can't.
All of them?
And you can't be president if you hate the American people. And there's a lot of hatred. It's the people that surround her. They're scum. They're scum. And they want to take down our country. They are absolute garbage. Any Jewish person that votes for her, especially now, her or the Democrat Party, should have their head examined.
Oh, you crazy Jews. Okay. But wait, there's more. Okay.
It's the enemy from within. All the scum that we have to deal with that hate our country, that's a bigger enemy than China and Russia. Any African American or Hispanic, and you know how well I'm doing there, that votes for Kamala, you got to have your head examined because they are really screwing you.
Okay. So, Dane, oh, by the way, we'll be talking to America's enemy number one, Adam Schiff, Saturday night on LA Sexy Liberal
Fantastic.
Panel. Yes. And ask him how he holds up his giant watermelon head with his pencil neck.
Right.
Is that, yeah, okay.
He knows how to do
Because
that.
Donald Trump never name calls. Okay. So, by the way, so this whole Madison Square Garden thing, Dana, one Republican strategist said this, he said this may cost him the election. He was talking about even a tiny shift in Pennsylvania's population of Puerto Rican voters can make all the difference. We were saying they seem to be freaking out over their internals in Pennsylvania. So I don't know if that's it, but they were saying all the Bad Bunny, Ricky Martin, all of this stuff, J-Lo is because they're saying there's those voters that aren't really paying attention, that those, social media and entertainers really could make a difference influencing.
I actually think it's going to. I mean, even if it's a few thousand votes, like if someone doesn't know or they're not paying attention and they don't have Twitter or any of these, but they follow them on Instagram and they need a reason to vote.